Hey, good evening. Dan Fitzpatrick here at StockMarketMentor.com on Thursday, February 19th. I covered FOSL yesterday. I'm going back to the well again today because it's kind of interesting how this is developing. Okay, remember yesterday the stock gapped down and traded lower, formed this kind of pattern when they announced some pretty crappy earnings. That's a technical term, crappy. Earnings were crappy. And I suggested, wait when the stock gets up above, it was 80, we'll say 85, 84.98. When it gets above 85, that tells you that all the big supply, the oh crap, get me out at any cost, that is over. Or even like the folks that happen to buy right at the top of the market here are profitable because the stock's ticking up. Okay, so today you get a little move to the upside. Big whoop, 36 cents, right? I think the trade has legs here. It is so far extended out of these Bollinger Bands, this third standard deviation. About 99.9% of the time, this is not supposed to do that. So we're barely back in here, but there's a big gap that can be filled. I don't know whether the stock's going to fill the gap or whether it's just going to drift sideways. But here's the thing. I think you can safely buy the stock now. The low is at 83.60 today. Okay, the low is 83.60. So you can buy the stock now. Keep a very tight risk management position in here. I mean, why are you doing it? You're sure not buying it for the trend. Dang trend is from west to east here till it made a big detour down to Midland, Texas or whatever. Big deep move here. What you are trading is this. You're saying the only reason I'm buying this stock is because I think it's going to start filling up this box. I don't know how much higher it's going to go, but if it goes into the box at all, I'm going to make me some money. That's why you are trading this. So because of that, you don't put the stop down there. You put the stop right underneath today's intraday low of 83.60. Then you can trade this with some good risk management, maybe make $2 or $3 or $4 out of it. Something like that. So anyway, that's how I would trade FOSL. Also, and members, I'm talking a lot about this in the forum as well as just kind of trading in general and some definite stocks that you want to be buying. Like we're going through a lot of them. So fasten your seatbelts and get a pen and paper. But to everybody else who's just on the free list, and by the way, I love you all. This is moving. I think it's only a matter of time before this hits 5,000. This is a key breakout. S&P hasn't really broken out, a little bit, but not much to speak of. Dow Jones hasn't. Transports definitely haven't. Mid caps have. Small caps, not really. So we've got mid caps breaking out. NASDAQ breaking out. Okay, this is a market that's going higher. And when you've got the mid caps and the NASDAQ leading the market higher, that doesn't happen a whole lot. At least it hasn't in my, not in my trading experience, which goes back almost 20 years. So just be mindful of that. FOSL's just one trade that I'm featuring here because I think it's a good lesson. But generally speaking, you just want to be long. Okay, there's always going to be little corrections and bumps and bruises along the way, but nobody seems to give a rip about the grease thing anymore. Grecian formula, what is it? Yeah, Grecian formula. More people care about the color of their hair than they do. Look at these. This guy's all happy. Not so much here with the gray, but he's really happy here. They care more about this than they do what's happening over in Greece. So be mindful of that, and I think you're going to do just fine. Okay, I'll see you next time.